In part 1, Paul Rankin and Tamsin Day-Lewis were set the challenge of finding some fabulous local produce in beautiful County Fermanagh. They've taken in the sights along the way and even hit the water in search of adventure. So with most of the ingredients in the bag, it's time for a final few essentials from the garden.
Look what I'm there with. I'm getting very excited now. Now we're going to be cooking soon. You, Paul Rankin, take Tamsin Day-Lewis off to the kitchen to cook and help cook a magnificent meal.
I do.
We're off then.
You're doing that.
So you're both back from your travels. You've been all over Fermanagh, obviously, looking at this lovely array of food in front of us.
This is the Fermanagh feast.
Yeah, it never ceases to amaze me. When you get out there and start looking for it, you find these producers and they're passionate. They've got these quality products. I mean, this is as good as anything you'd find
You're the
anywhere in
meat
the
guy.
world.
I mean, this black bacon looks...
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be good. You know, you've got the great pigs, you've got the old-fashioned curing process, you've got a lot of love and nurture going into it. This is Angus beef, but what I'm seeing in it is when you look at the fat, you see that lovely, clear, almost white, creamy fat, which is a sign of very nice beef. You know, after being there, you just see what they're all about. I just know it's going to be fantastic.
I couldn't resist this either, Liz, because I just think elderflowers, they're everywhere.
Absolutely.
You could pick them in the towns, they're free. This is the time of year. I mean, the scent is just amazing, isn't it? And then the ice cream now. You've got to go for this. Jersey cream, isn't it the best in the world?
How are we going to bring the rhubarb into it?
Well, I just thought, because I love rhubarb, I mean, these are a bit kind of big and fat.
It's like a
There's some nice smaller ones.
Let's just make a compote and maybe add some strawberries because they go really well at the last minute.
You know, it almost seems like a whole Flintstone thing to me. I got the club, I got the chop,
And the bone.
It's going to be great.
And I think it's about time we did some cooking.
We have to get a move on.
I'm going to grab the meat.
Okay.
We're going to get this ready for the barbecue.
I'm in charge of the potatoes.
Okay. Tamsin, you get
All the rest is yours.
So you're putting some lovage on the steak.
Yeah, I've got some oregano, lovage and basil mint, and I'm just going to chop them up roughly and pop them into a bag with this gorgeous piece of meat, a little bit of garlic, some olive oil, salt and pepper, and we'll just let it sit for about, 40 minutes or so, and then pop it on the barbecue. In traditional Fermanagh cooking, people use so many herbs that we just don't use anymore. So, and you know, they have such fabulous flavour, so why not? So, and the easiest way to marinate something is just really to stick it into a bag.
I've just chopped up some rhubarb, crushed half a dozen juniper berries, bit of sugar, vanilla pods scraped out, splosh of gin.
And you just eyeball all that, yeah, for sure.
This is not recipe cooking.
It's good
this
home
is
cooking.
Proper cooking.
Yeah.
And you know, if there isn't enough sugar at the end, you put a bit more in.
So while you're doing that, I'm just going to go out and put my meat on the barbecue. So the most important thing about this is that you divide the coals. That's it. That way it won't be too hot. The heat from that is really, it's quite terrific. Tamsin, you wanted some lavender biscuits for your rhubarb.
Just shortbread would be really fantastic. Plain shortbread.
Okay.
And then we'll just sprinkle a few of the flowers.
Lovely.
Into the mixture.
Into the mixture, yeah.
But I think I might stick the strawberries in here now. This is nearly done. It's nearly cold. Just see what you think of the juice. It might be a bit sweet. That's what worries me. In which case I'll just.
I think as you let it sit, you'll get more of the citrus.
Yeah.
Can I taste it? Do you want a spoon?
God, no, go back. Tried it. What do you think? So the strawberries are still holding their own.
That's lovely, huh? Nothing like girly shortbread.
Is that what this is, girly shortbread?
You don't have to eat it.
The whole thing's getting quite girly.
Have you noticed how all he does is complain about how
He hasn't actually done much
still have
yet.
the Fred Flintstone chop on the barbecue.
All you do is complain about how we cook.
I mean, I think cooking's a giving thing. I think it's about love and cooking for people that you care about.
We're generous, you see, and they're thinking of their restaurants and their profits.
you want me to take over?
No, thank you. It's my barbecue.
It's a man's job, you know?
I lit it.
Make
I put
way,
the
make way. I am here now. I'm here now.
Paul, I think it's about time you did some real work here. This, you
I
can
haven't
cut
done
some.
anything.
No, you haven't done a thing.
Paul finally stops to chat long enough to prepare his potato dish.
But before I go out and check it, I'm just going to make the sauce, which couldn't be easier. Just because we're barbecuing it and you just want something nice and simple, I got some whole grain mustard and some sour cream. And that's literally all I'm going to put into it.
mustard in it for heat.
Do you know, I think, well, of course you can.
I
I'm
totally
so
agree.
against English
so
mustard. Because, it's so hot
Let's have a
that
fight.
it totally
Let's have a
kills. We've got such a good piece of meat
give
on the
us a
barbecue.
teaspoon. Give us a teaspoon.
Taste it first and then we'll fight about it.
I have to have a little bit of English mustard.
Ladies don't fight.
Okay, Paul, girly biscuit. Girly biscuits coming up.
They are absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations, girls. I
Sounds
love
so
that.
patronising, doesn't it?
It does, it sounded
Yeah.
incredibly
I think they sound
patronising.
Here I am being generous, telling you from the heart.
It's the tone.
I love your biscuits, girls, and I'm being thrown out.
Paul's dish comes together just in time as there's a last check on the barbecued beef.
Oh, heaven. Isn't that heaven?
That looks so fantastic.
Doesn't it look gorgeous?
Final touches, and we're nearly ready.
Vinegar.
Try these out.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be having quite a feast. There's quite a lot of food here.
That's good, huh?
It is good. Oh, that is the business.
Isn't it?
Now we have the fruits of our labours.
I'm sure this is going to taste fabulous because
Beautiful.
I am starving.
So hungry.
You know how food tastes so much better when you've been out in the country all day? It just, you know, the water, everything, the countryside makes it
Good fresh air, good Fermanagh air.
I think we've done okay, folks.
This looks gorgeous. The bread looks fantastic, Liz.
Well, I think the colours are pretty in it. It's a very summery sort of starter, isn't it?
Well, no one could say that this is not Irish food, too.
Well, that's very
Every
true.
single thing on our plate has come from within, what, 2 or 3 miles?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, I think this is delicious.
Me too. We're on to the beef now.
Oh, this is the one
Now,
I've been
madam,
waiting
we're waiting
for
on you,
all
hand and
day.
foot.
I can't believe you're doing this. It's not fair, Liz, honestly.
It does smell fit for a king.
Oh. That's some beef.
Yeah.
That is really good beef.
No.
I think, and actually, jolly good we put the mustard in Liz's sauce one way or
Could have
another.
done a bit more, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
It's better to do with a little bit less and buy a higher quality.
Oh,
Absolutely.
definitely.
You know, so that you know the sourcing is correct. You know that this product has been treated well and it's good for you. And
But the animals have been treated well as well, which is, in my book, incredibly important. We're moving on to dessert. Now, this is the bit worth waiting for.
Here we go. Look at those colours. Eat your heart out, Paul.
Early summer.
Can girls cook?
Again, I think we've got this lovely simplicity, this lovely simple
Not too sweet either.
expression of a Fermanagh early summer.
Scratcher.
With the scrumptious dessert going down a treat, man of the house Charles drops in to see how his special guests are getting on.
Fine, brilliant. Even Paul, who doesn't like girly food, thinks this is fabulous.
I never said I didn't.
Just try one, go on. It's
I
just.
never said I didn't like girly food. I just know girly food when I see it.
This has been, I mean, it's been a complete eye-opener to me, the food from Fermanagh.
Really?
Absolutely brilliant. Very, very good indeed.
And you know,
Yep.
I suspect, I think we're just scratching the surface of what's here, really.
Yeah.
I'd like to raise a toast to Fermanagh and her produce, and her producers, more importantly.
And
As
her,
well.
and her cooks and
And
chefs.
her cooks and chefs. Here's to Fermanagh.
Food and it's
Fermanagh food.
Cheers.
Well done, everyone.
Sláinte.
Sláinte.
I feel I've eaten too much, Charles. Well, I have to, when I come back to Fermanagh, will I have to eat quite so much again?
Take care.
Brilliant time.
Safe home.
Thank you. Brilliant,
Cool.
brilliant
Good to
time.
see you.
Brilliant time.
See you in the West.
See you in the West.
Don't leave it so long next time.
Bye.